up, y'all, it's time to go. Right along with David Pugh on your radio. Fiddles singing, stories rolling through. Feels like home when he talks to you. Yeah, the Kentucky Hayride radio show, where the good songs come and the good times grow. Turn it up loud, let the whole town know. It's the Kentucky Hayride radio show with David Pugh on Bell Buckler Radio. Come hey, it's the Kentucky Hayride radio show.
Hey, how are y'all doing? Welcome to the Kentucky Hayride here on a Friday afternoon. Can you believe it? In the month of July, this is our first show in the month of July here at the Kentucky Hayride, and I'm so glad that y'all are tuned in on Bell Buckle Radio. We're also coming to you on KICR, Indie Country Radio, out of Branson, Missouri, and about 18 other network affiliates who have been so kind to pick up our show, and they're broadcasting us on their various radio stations, and we're getting out to all 50 states in the Union and about 7 other countries, and I'm very happy about that and very humbled by it. And I want to thank all of you for being tuned in today. I hope you're ready to enjoy some wonderful music and a great entertaining show. I try to do my best to keep it entertaining for you, and it's just for each and every one of you. Thank you for being a part of the Kentucky Hayride family. I've got an awesome guest that's going to be on the show with me here in just a few moments, and it's Ariel Franz, who is not a stranger really anymore. This young lady, for the month of June, and we're in July now. In the month of June, she has the #1 song on the Kentucky Hayride Top 12 for National Traditional Country Singles. And that's a really big deal. Ariel is 15 years old. She lives in the state of Arizona, and we met because we are both nominated for some awards. I don't know how in the world I got in the picture, but we're nominated for some awards with the great organization, the International Singer-Songwriters Association. Tammany Dove oversees that, and they work so hard and help out so many independent artists and give them a platform, and they have a great awards show that will be held on August the 22nd in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's just a beautiful event, and just it's so cool what they do for all of the artists out there who are independent artists, and there's some awful good talent. And Ariel is one of the few, not the few, I'm just kidding, there's so many, but Ariel is one of the girls that I've gotten to meet early on when I got a hold of her to see about bringing her on for an interview on the radio show with me, because I wanted to try to give any of the finalists for ISSA an opportunity to come on the radio and be on here with me and give them a platform and let them let all of y'all hear their music and know a little bit about them. And I think that's the thing to do. And I love helping out the independent artists, because mainstream radio has kind of went sideways. I don't know what in the world is up with them, but they're not really playing any genre in its sincere value, so to speak. Country is not country, gospel is not gospel, rock is not rock. I don't know what they're doing, but here on streaming radio, we've been blessed by being able to produce and host our own shows that we get with the right people. And I am with Bell Buckle Radio, and that's a station that is owned by Valerie Smith, who is a legend in music herself, in the bluegrass genre and also country. And she just got done writing a musical about her great grandmother, which is a beautiful thing that she did. She wrote all of the music for it, and the musical is actually going to be put on now here in just a few weeks. It may, I think it's going to happen here in just a few weeks over the summer, and it's going to be in Virginia to start out. It'll be something like the Patsy Cline story was, so where people will go out and sit down in an auditorium and get to hear and see this play that Valerie wrote play out in front of them. All the music, the narration, everything is done by Valerie Smith. And that's just a really big deal right there. But she also is the owner of Bell Buckle Radio, and she's been really kind to me. I think the world of her. We're good friends. And she said, David, just bring your show onto my station. I love it, and I think it'll do well, and it's doing great here on Bell Buckle Radio. And she says, you produce it and host it. You do whatever you want to do, because everything you're doing so far seems right. It's bringing up my ratings. We love the show, and just keep on doing what you're doing. So that enables me to have a platform for independent artists and play the kind of music that you don't get to hear on mainstream radio anymore. You'll get to hear it on my show. And I hope that you're going to love it. And those of you who tune in, I think that that's why you tune in every week, because you do enjoy it. And that is what it's all about. So anyway, Ariel is nominated and also a finalist this year for the International Singer-Songwriters Association Emerging Female Vocalist of the Year, and also for a Video of the Year category. So we're really hoping that everything goes good for Ariel. She's just an awesome young lady, a great singer, and like I said, she put the number one song on the chart last month in June here at the Kentucky Hayride. And she's also charting on many national charts. So I'm very proud of Ariel. And I found out not only was that EP as good as it was, and it's still not that old, she's already come out with a brand new EP. This is why we are bringing her on today, even though I would bring her on every show if she wanted to come on. She's just a real blessing to have on. You'll find out when I get her on here talking with you. But the EP is actually just available today. So here on a Friday is the first time it's available to everyone on all platforms, okay? Now, a couple of days ago and earlier on in the week, not a whole lot earlier, you could actually order the EP from i2irecords.com. Now, that's just like it sounds, with the letters and the number 2 in the middle, i2irecords.com. If you go to that website, it's ran by Dina Wood, and Dina and Suzanne both work on it, and they do a great job helping out the independent artists and running this website. And they are so kind that there's like a $2 streaming fee when you get a song that is out there to be picked up as a stream. And they give half of that, they give $1 to the artist. So instead of taking all of the money, they share 50-50 and give the artist 50% of whatever money they would make on if you buy a track or whatever you would buy the whole EP. I would recommend buying Ariel's total EP. It's 6 songs on this first one, and that we're going to be, and also the one we're going to talk about today. So, yeah, I'm going to play the number one song to get the show started out right. Ray Cummins opened us up with Yakety Axe on the master guitar. And thank you, Ray. You do a great job on that song, and we enjoy you getting things kicked off for us today. But I'll play Ariel Franz right now. This is her number one song currently on the top 12 here at the Kentucky Hayride. I love it. I fell in love with this girl when I heard her singing this song. It just reminded me of 1996 all over again when I went out and bought the CD album project for LeAnn Rimes when she came out with the song Blue. She was 14 and she was the youngest female artist or really any artist to claim a Grammy Award that year as well for the song Blue. And Ariel reminds me so much of her. You're going to love this song. Here it is, our current number one song, and then I'll be back to introduce you to Ariel, and we're going to talk about her brand new EP that is just available all over to every platform today. And we're the first radio station that is getting to air it and get it out to all of you all over the world, and that's a real cool thing for me to get to do that. And I thank Ariel and Jeannie, that's her mom, and just everybody involved for allowing me to have that great honor, because that is truly an honor for a DJ to get to do that. Here's Ariel and one called Farther from the Truth.
Well, I can't love you till you're back to loving me, 'cause I know what you want, and sweetheart, I'll give you what you need. You think that we are through, from the truth. I can't believe I let things go this far, but then
All right, that's Ariel, Franz, everybody, our number one song here at the Kentucky Hayride on the top 12, and Farther from the Truth. And I just love that song. I'll say it a million times, and I'm going to still keep loving it, just like I do songs like Blue and Delta Dawn, and back when Marie Osmond put out Paper Roses. And I know a lot of y'all who are older remember all of those songs, and when those girls all came out around Ariel's age with those big hit songs that went number one, you know what it was like for them. That is what this is like for Ariel. And I am so glad to have Ariel on with me today, and we're going to be talking about her brand new EP. First of all, let's welcome Ariel to the program. Ariel, welcome again to the Kentucky Hayride. I am always so happy to have you on, and congratulations on your brand new EP that is just available today, out to all the platforms. It's out there. It's officially able to start making waves, and we're playing it on the radio for the first time. I know you've got to be excited about this one.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
It's really cool, and you did this one also with Clarksville Creative Sound with Kurt Ryle, correct, on this new EP?
Yes.
Okay, and we've got the title, which I'm going to let you tell everybody the title of your brand new EP, and where that title came from, and how it ties in with the songs we're going to be playing for the folks today. Would you like to do that?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to let you have the microphone, and you talk for a little bit, because I know they're all saying right now, let Ariel talk, David. Get over to the side and bring the star on. You are a star, Ariel. Talk about it, and I want to hear it too, and we're going to be playing every song off of this EP today. I just want to do that for you and for all of y'all out there who are tuned in. You do not know what great music you're about to hear. So, Ariel, go ahead.
So the title of my new EP is going to be called Dust on My Heart, and how I made it was simply just like making it up in my head, and I thought like something that sounded country and something that could also tie all of these songs together.
I really like that title, Dust on My Heart. Are there any of these songs, I know we haven't played them yet, and none of y'all have heard them, because this will be the first time they've been played on national radio, and actually worldwide radio, and we want you to really enjoy them, and we'll let Ariel talk about each one of them before we play it. The first one that we're going to play, if it's okay with you, Ariel, is one that everyone is really talking about. They're loving your song called Pushing Up Daisies. Tell the listeners a little bit about this song, how you picked this one up, and and then the question I was asking you was, are there any of these songs that you think really just jump onto that title, Dust on My Heart? I love that title, by the way.
Yeah, so actually quite a bit of these songs go with that title, because when I was making the title, I wanted it to basically go with all of the songs that are on there.
And I think it did. And what did Kurt think? Kurt Ryle, of course, everybody. He's the main guy down at Clarksville Creative Sounds. And I play a lot of artists who record there. They're all exceptional artists. Some of them have been in the business a long time. Ariel, I believe you're the youngest one that I've played so far who is recording there. And that's very exciting. But you're really enjoying working with Kurt. And he's doing a lot of good things and helping you a lot, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a great guy. I've not heard anything but good things about Kurt Ryle. And Kurt, if you're tuned in right now, and I'm sure you are, to listen to one of your great artists, Ariel, who I have on with me today, and hear this EP over the radio, Kurt, I just want to commend you as a person. You're a great guy from what I know of you. I haven't met you yet, but I look forward to meeting you. And thank you for what you're doing with your artists, and especially Ariel right now. This is just such good work that is coming out of your studio, and Ariel is sure putting the vocals on these tracks and making it all happen. So thank you, Kurt, for what you're doing. Also, David, I know you're listening in, David Lannon, who promotes Ariel. He's been really good to keep me up to date with things that are going on in Ariel's career, and also her mom, Jeannie, and then Ariel, is for that matter. Ariel, I've told, anytime you need to let me know something, feel free to message me on social media or whatever, and we'll take care of you on the radio, because I love getting behind somebody like you, Ariel, and supporting you, and I want to see you just rise to the top. And you already have. How about that, getting our #1 song in the month of June? I didn't know that was possible to happen, but I was happy about it because I loved that song. And of course, that was from your last EP. The one we're getting ready to play now is your brand new one. Does it seem like it happened so quickly that you got through with one, that you got a #1 song on, and you already have a brand new EP out? You are a hard worker, Ariel. I think that's amazing that you're able to pull that off. So you stay pretty busy, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I bet you do. And you know what? It's paying off. So you want to tell the audience about Pushing Up Daisies, and we'll play it for them. Tell us a little bit about what pulled you into this song and made you say to yourself, Ariel, this is a song I think that you should do. And Ariel, you did it, and it's a great song. Tell them a little bit about it.
Well, Pushing Up Daisies is one of the songs that Kurt Weill had a list of songs and made me choose like what songs I liked from that list. And I also sang this song publicly a few times. So I think that this is a good song to put on my EP.
So did it do really well out singing it in front of a live audience? Did you get to do that? Is that what you're saying? You got to perform it out with a live audience?
Yeah, I did at iPop, and it did do really well.
And they loved it. I bet they did. So let's play that one for them right now, Ariel, and then come back, and we're just going to go through these songs and celebrate you today. This is your day. Your brand new EP is out today and available to all the world on every platform that's out there. All the radio DJs, stations everywhere are going to start playing this EP, and they're going to all love it. I am loving it. Thank you for allowing me to be the first DJ to put it out on radio today. It means a lot to me, and I'm very happy and proud of that. That's you made my year by doing that. It's, a DJ really is. That's really one of the biggest compliments an artist can do, is allow a DJ to be the first one to debut a brand new album or EP for them. So thank you for doing that, Ariel. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Well, thank you. And let's play Pushing Up Daisies. Now, you see how friendly Ariel sounds, and she is friendly. She's a sweetheart. But wait till you hear how her attitude changes a little bit in Pushing Up Daisies. You're going to love this song. Here it is right now. Here's Ariel Franz on the Kentucky Hayride with David Pugh. Give a listen to this one and turn up those speakers.
I heard you're back in town, been trying to track me down, say you miss me, wanna get back with me, but the list has gotten long, of the heart too strong along, you like to play, it's in your DNA, you and me just don't agree, and we're never gonna
right, that's Pushing Up Daisies with Ariel, Franz, and here's one by Ariel right now, another one, I Wouldn't Go Anywhere.
I've always dreamed about faraway places, snow-covered mountains and white sandy beaches, 5-star hotels and a $10 million view. I've always had it in the back of my mind that someday I'd walk the streets of Paris at night, sip on a latte in a cozy cafe, thousands of miles away. If I could go anywhere I've never been, I'd take a trip around the globe and back again. I still wouldn't trade it for where I am right now. If I could go anywhere in this world, I could be a lucky girl. If I could go anywhere, I wouldn't go anywhere. A friend told me I've got to see the Grand Canyon, that kind of beauty you just can't imagine. You're standing on the edge, it takes your breath away, but you do that to me every day. If I could go anywhere I've never been, I'd take a trip around the globe and back again. I still wouldn't trade it for where I am right now. If I could go anywhere in this world, I could be a lucky girl. If I could go anywhere, I wouldn't go anywhere. I wanna stay here with you, 'cause you're where I belong, and it's oh so close to heaven. I'm safe and warm right here in your arms, and I ain't missing nothing out there. If I could go anywhere I've never been, I'd take a trip around the globe and back again. I still wouldn't trade it for where I am right now. If I could go anywhere in this world, I could be a lucky girl. If I could go anywhere, I wouldn't go anywhere. If I could go anywhere, I wouldn't go anywhere.
There's Ariel, Franz. I got that one in there for you too, and that's a song off of the brand new EP. And we're going to roll along. How does it
See
feel?
the way he looks at you when you don't know he's in the room. Seems to me he falls in love with you again every day. And when he kisses you goodbye, I swear he holds you with his eyes. I can't imagine how it feels inside to be loved that way. Mama, tell me once again there's someone who'll give me love, strong as the love that gave me life. How does it feel to be loved like you are, to have his moon and stars spinning around you? And how does it feel to know he'd lay down his life in the blink of an eye, 'cause he loves you, he died for you. Mama, I wanna know, when did you know it was real, and how does it feel? Daddy, I have been amazed to see the tears roll down her face, just because she thinks that life ain't treating you like it should. Oh, she always takes her side pain herself if she could. Daddy, do you think someone will ever love me like you love her? Will I ever know what it's like? How does it feel to be loved like you are? To have a moon and stars spinning around you? And how does it feel to know she'd lay down her life in the blink of an eye? 'Cause she loves you, she'd die for you. Daddy, I wanna know, when did you know it was real? And how does it feel to know he'd lay down his life in the blink of an eye? 'Cause he loves you, he'd die for you. Mama, I wanna know, when did you know it was real? And how does it feel? How does it feel?
All right, and I gave you 3 in a row there, just being kind to you. Aren't those some great songs? I just felt like they're sounding so good, and I want y'all to get to hear the music, so I just thought they were blending together so well. But didn't you love Pushing Up Daisies? What a great song. And then, Ariel, right after that, I played I Wouldn't Go Anywhere. And I want to mention to all of y'all who are tuned in, on that particular song, Ariel has informed me today that the song is on YouTube, so you can watch it on YouTube, and I believe it also has a video with it. And the song has already gotten 6,000 views, everybody. So that's one you can go take a look at on YouTube, and it will also be on this EP. Ariel, talk about that song. I know we went ahead and played it, and I just couldn't help it. I'm just so into hearing your stuff. But I Wouldn't Go Anywhere. Wow. Did you think it was going to do as well as it is? 6,000 views. That is a lot on YouTube, and there is a video to go with it, correct?
Yeah, there is a video.
Yeah, and you're in the video, obviously, and I think from talking to your mom, you know, sometimes when you're in the green room getting ready to come out and be the star on the show, I talked to your mom a little bit, and she told me there might be some horses in this video. And you know, I don't know if I've told you this, Ariel, but do you know how well I love horses? And I think you do too. Tell me about what the video is like, what all is involved as far as characters or animals, what you put into the video to make I Wouldn't Go Anywhere what it was as far as the video part of it, because I know you are nominated for an ISSA award for Video of the Year this year in Atlanta, as well as Emerging Female Vocalist of the Year. So talk to me about the song and what makes you love that song, and a little bit about your video and why you think it's doing so great on YouTube. It must be something everybody's just really enjoying, and I know I am.
Well, I Wouldn't Go Anywhere. The song itself is mostly just about if I had the option to go anywhere, then I would choose to stay where I am. And the video was recorded in Tennessee, and we asked this person, because we weren't in an area that we owned, so we had to ask this person if we could use their property to record. And they also had a horse named Happy that ended up being in the video, which was really cool. And I also sang this song a bunch of times in a bunch of different places. So yeah.
I think this is one of your best songs They're all good, of course, but I think this is one of your best. I love the meaning of it. Folks, basically what I get out of it, and I think Ariel will agree with that's what it's all about. When somebody says to you, or somebody would ask me, David, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? And they're going to think, and I would like to go to Brazil, folks, but that's what they're going to think I'm going to say is Brazil, or I'd like to go to Arizona so I can meet Ariel and Jeannie and Volker, her dad, and I'd like to go to Texas. But you know what? The whole idea of this song is Ariel is saying, I wouldn't go anywhere. I'm happy with where I am. What a great attitude and what a great message to put into a song, Ariel. Is that kind of what brought you to liking it so well when you decided to record it?
Yeah, it, yeah.
And as far as the horses, so there is a horse, as you mentioned in the video, and I'm just going out on a limb here. I know you look so great wearing a cowboy hat, and you do, and I love seeing you in your hat and your cowboy boots, and you're a good traditional country singer. You can just do anything you want to do, Ariel. But do you love horses? I think you probably do. And do you have any horses in Arizona, any that you get to ride?
Well, I don't really get to ride any in Arizona, but I'm pretty sure we do have some in Arizona. A horse isn't, I mean, I like horses, I guess, but they're not like something that stands out to me.
So it's not like, what is your favorite animal? Let me ask you that.
Probably a dog.
You know what? I love dogs most too. That would be my answer. And I've got a little Yorkie who is laying here right now. And I should take a picture and send it to you. And I will later on today. So I'll send it to you or your mom, whoever. I'll send it to this phone so you can see my little dog, who is named Cookies, a little female Yorkie, and she loves my radio show, and she loves you, Ariel, because every time I have you on, she will not leave the studio. I put her a little bed in here, right beside where I do the show, and she is laying there right now, up against her new blankie I bought her, and she is just loving this show, and she will not leave until the show is over. Now, that's what I call a good friend in an animal, is a dog. So, do you have a dog, or are you so busy you aren't able to keep up with one right now? What's your status there? Do you have a pet?
Yeah, I have two right now, actually. I have one that's half Labrador, half Basenji, and then one that's a Shepsky. One
of them's name is Roman, right?
Yes.
I remember, and I don't know, I think I have actually seen a photo of you with the dogs now that I look back on it. You all will have to send me another photo, and we'll post it on our radio page, okay? Wouldn't that be cool? Just send me a picture, or have your mom send me one of you with your dogs, and she probably already has, but I'll post it on my radio page, which is the Kentucky Hayride. And folks, I forgot to tell you to go to the page. Most of you already have, but if you haven't been there before on Facebook, you just put in the Kentucky Hayride, and it will take you to our radio page for this show. Then every time we're on live radio doing a show like we are today, we have a chat post at the very top of the page, and you can go into the comments section of that post. You're able to talk to anyone if they're signed in, and you may be talking to people in other states, other countries. Say hi to Ariel today. Ariel and I both will check the chat post after the show, and we will try to respond or thank you for commenting to us. That makes us feel good. If you have a question, feel free to ask Ariel a question. If you want to ask her, how do I get into music? If maybe you're a younger listener today and you want to ask Ariel, how would I go about trying to get into music, or what instruments should I try to learn to play, or anything about Ariel's career, or if you want to talk to me about anything to do with radio or anything, always put that question on the chat post during the show. I promise you, I look at every one of them after the show, and I know Ariel will too, being that she's on today. So if you say hi to Ariel, I guarantee you Ariel will respond to you. If you have a question, she will answer it. I will do the same, because you know what? Without y'all, we wouldn't be anybody. I know I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be able to do a radio show that plays to nobody. I do this show, and I get so into it, and I get so enthused because I know y'all are out there and it's making you happy. That is the reason I do this show. I do not get any money for this show. I knew that when I started doing it. It's just kind of like how public TV was when it started out. It's a great medium, and streaming radio is a wonderful medium. It gets us out to everybody across the world. But there just doesn't seem to be a lot of money in it. But you know what? It has to be your passion. And it is my true passion. And I love not only playing this great music for all of y'all who are tuned in today, but I also like to give a platform not just to Ariel, but to all of the artists. All of the artists, all of you who are artists out there listening in, I want to play all of you. I want you all to do well, and you want your songs played. Do not let anybody ever tell you, even when you get far up into your career, that you do not need radio. I'm not saying this just because I'm a DJ now. I was in a band and it was a lead singer, and I did that for a long time. And I didn't know a lot of people in radio that would reach out and help me. I wish I would have known some. But I'm telling you, I'm a friend to you, and I'm talking to all of you listening in. I'm not just saying this to Ariel. I'm talking to all of y'all. I'm your friend. If I can help you, tell me what you need. This is your show. I only am here to host it and entertain you and bring on special guests like Ariel, Franz today, people who I think you would want to know more about. And I know that you need to hear these young artists like Ariel who are coming along, doing so many great things in music. And if I didn't have this radio show, a lot of you might not get to hear Ariel's music or get to hear her talk to you. And she's talking to you just like she's talking to me. We're speaking to all of you individually. So we hope that you take it that way. We look at it that way in our conversation, that you're sitting here with us. Just like we're all at a big table and just all enjoying talking about what's going on. So use that chat page for things like that. If you want to request a song for next week, by all means, request that song. I will guarantee you it'll be played next week. I'll send it out to you. I'll dedicate it to anybody you want to send it out to. You might want to send out Pushing Up Daisies. If there's one of you young ladies out there and there's been some guy who didn't really treat you right, you might want to say, David, would you play Pushing Up Daisies, and send that out to Mark, if you would. That would be the boyfriend who maybe didn't do you right. And let him have a song dedicated to him from me, telling him, yeah, I'm not going to really get over this, or I'm not going to want to come back to you. This goes all the way into you pushing up daisies. So it's not going to happen. The guy a lot of times think, oh, the girl will come back to me. This song is saying, no, it's not going to happen. Girls, you are saying to the guy, I don't want to come back to you. I'm done with you. You didn't do me right. You're not what I thought you were. I'm not coming back to you. So no matter what you're thinking, you're wrong. So just know it now. And if you want to keep on thinking it, you'll be doing that all the way up until the time you're pushing up daisies. That's kind of the scenario involved in that song. And that's what I get out of it. So if you're a guy out there and you ever think about dating somebody like Ariel, you don't want to mess up, okay? Because she doesn't mess around. You all remember when Carrie Underwood put out the song Before He Cheats. Is that the correct title? Did I get that right, Ariel?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, anyway, you remember it. I think you probably have seen it on TV, Ariel, and I know your mom and I talked about it for a minute, but Carrie Underwood, when she was just starting out, and she's, of course, had a major career now, done quite well, and is still doing well. But do y'all remember when she put out the song Before He Cheats, and what she's going to do, and she's tearing up his Corvette Stingray and busting out the windshield with the baseball bat and scratching the paint with the car key, and she's letting him know, you're not going to mess with me. I'm telling you right now, because I'm going to win if you do, and you will regret it if you ever mess with me or try to mess me over. And Ariel has come out with a song similar to that, only she's telling the guy, you know what, I'm done with you. Nothing you can do or say is going to change that, so keep thinking it, and you'll be pushing up daisies. You'll be doing that, and I still will not have an interest in you. So that's a pretty good way of telling a guy, get lost and don't return, okay? And then, do you think that sounds about right, Ariel, to you? I hope I didn't say anything you wouldn't agree with me on that. That's kind of what the song implies, correct?
Yes, it sounds right.
Yeah, and I love that song, and I think a lot of people out there, and it can be done either way. There might be a guy who a girl did them really bad, and you want to maybe play that song for that person. It's just a good song, okay? And then I wouldn't go anywhere thinking about, be happy with where you are. And do you love Arizona? I'm thinking you'd probably just love being with your family. But as far as, and I know you do, you have a wonderful mom and a wonderful dad, and they support you, and I love that about them both in what you're doing with your career. But do you really love the state of Arizona? Do you find yourself wanting to kind of be in Arizona for a lot of years? Or what do you think as far as what state you might want to live in? And so I guess I'm kind of asking you, what if you could go anywhere? I'm not saying leave your mom and dad, take them with you maybe, but would you go to Nashville, or would you say, I'll go to Nashville and do work, but I'm going to go back to Arizona? How do you feel about that, Ariel?
I think, well, right now, yeah, I'm just doing the work in Nashville mostly, and then I live in Arizona. I do like living in Arizona. It does get really hot.
It gets hot,
I would also, yeah, but in the future, I might want to try to move to a different state. I'm thinking about it.
But deep down, Arizona will always be your home, and you always want to go back and visit where you grew up in Arizona. And I'm kind of like that. I was in West Virginia and then moved to Kentucky when I was about 11 years old. But I still enjoy going back to West Virginia from time to time and seeing some old friends or relatives that I had still in West Virginia that I still have. And but I love Kentucky, and I've thought about possibly moving to another state, but a move is a hard thing to do. But you're young. At your age, it's a lot easier to do a move. And also with having a music career ahead of you, I mean, there's going to be a lot of options for you. So I just kind of wanted to see how you felt about that. But I think you're going to do what you have to do to make it and be happy too. I think we talked about this a little bit. If not, I meant to. The bottom line, Ariel, and I'm telling you this as a little bit of an older person who's like a mentor to you. I like to feel like I am to you, as well as some of the other folks that you have in your career. But don't ever let the happiness go out of what you're doing. You always want to be happy with what you're doing, and as long as that's happening, then things are going to be great in your life. And you don't want to ever let the music business get to you, because it can actually get it can get ugly sometimes. And there are a lot of people out there that know how to step on people's toes and not say friendly things, and you just have to get through that. And it's not just something that would be happening to you, Ariel, or some of the other folks who are maybe finalists this year at the ISSA Awards. This happens to all artists, no matter how great they were. They will tell you stories of some bad things that have happened along the way. I mean, work in general is not easy, and you're still working even though you love what you're doing. But do not ever let anybody dampen your spirits on what you want to do. Just look the other way and keep on doing, Ariel. And you're going to do great, Ariel, in everything you do in your career. I really believe that. So that's my advice for you today. Is that okay if I gave you a little bit of advice?
Yeah, thank you for the advice.
You're welcome. And I tell you, you're just a sweet person. I just love you. Anyway, we also went ahead and played How Does It Feel? Tell them a little bit about that song. It's also on the EP. So we have played 3 songs now, Pushing Up Daisies, I Wouldn't Go Anywhere, and How Does It Feel? So do you want to say anything about that song? And that's just a really good song too. Like I said, they're all good, and then we're going to get into the next one. Do you want to say anything, or just say, I'm glad I did that song. It fit for me, and I'm glad I've got it on the EP, and I hope people love it. Whatever you want to say.
Yeah, I think it's good that I have this on the EP, and I do hope that people love it. But How Does It Feel is also a song that's basically just about, like, how does it feel to be loved?
Right, and I see that. And part of it in there, do you kind of go from, like, not only how does it feel to be in love, like with another person, whether it be a romantic relationship or in love with just with whomever, does it also kind of in part of it go into your love too for Jesus Christ? I kind of feel that in part of it, and that's okay. A lot of people do that, and I like that. But is that in there, or am I just thinking that because you're talking about him giving his life up for us, or are you just kind of looking at a person loving you so much that he would be willing to lay down his life for you if he had to do it? I just wanted to ask you that question, because either way, it's very cool that it's in there.
Yeah, it could be Jesus related.
I think it is kind of related, and I think if people can maybe take it either way, would that be fair enough to say? Because a lot of people will say, like, you know what, Ariel, I really, I mean, we're not talking, I'm hoping you're going to wait till you're a lot older than 15. Do not let a guy mess up your music career, okay? I tell that to all the girls who are 15 to 25 probably. Do not let a guy mess up your musical career. There's plenty of guys out there, and you've got plenty of time. But, it would be cool to fall in love with a guy someday who would say, Ariel, I would give my life up for you. If it came between the two of us, I love you so much, I would lay down my life for you. That's really real, true love. And that's what Jesus did for us too. So I think, and I'm just asking you if you kind of feel that way about that song, that it kind of encompasses all of that feeling about love and how does it feel. So am I fair enough with you on saying that? I don't want to be trying to tell people what your songs mean if there's something else you're reading into them, but I'm kind of saying what I'm getting out of them and what they mean to me. And a song, as you well know, Ariel, can mean different things to different people, but I think you're a very good artist to get the deep message heard, what you want the people to get out of the song, and I love that. So you think that's pretty fair then to leave it like right where we're at?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I think that's a good place to leave it too. And folks, I think that's a good song. How does it feel just to be in love and to have somebody love you? Whether you want to take it to a spiritual sense and say, how does it feel to have Jesus love you and how he loved you and gave his life for you? Or if it's a relationship with somebody here on this earth, maybe the person you're going to marry or somebody that's just a best friend, how does it feel to have somebody like that who loves you enough, they would give up everything for you? So what a great song. Great one, Ariel. Thank you for putting that on this new EP. Let's go into the next one, Ariel, and I want you to talk a little bit about Way Love Goes. And I already know you're a loving person, and you do a lot of songs with love in them, and I love that because the world needs love more than ever right now. And here we are going into the weekend celebrating our country's 250th birthday, 250 years of freedom in the United States of America. with our liberty and our independence and what we have in this country. That's pretty awesome. So all of y'all, I do want to wish y'all a happy Independence Day. Have a great weekend. And if you're going to be around any fireworks, please be safe. And we don't want you blowing off any fingers or getting hurt. Try to be with family and friends and be safe out there and have a good time and celebrate and be happy to be a part of this great country and celebrate its 250th birthday this year. That's pretty cool, isn't it, Ariel? That's just really a cool thing in history.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And I think, I think we're all just in awe of that it can actually be that many years we've had our freedom. And happy birthday to America. But anyway, we're talking again about Way Love Goes. So we're going to play that one next. And is there anything else that I'm going to let you say something this time and not talk over you? Tell everybody what drew you to this song and helped you decide, along with Kurt, this should be on my EP.
Well, I actually really like this song because it's more upbeat than like a lot of my other songs are. And it's also just like the title pretty much explains it. Way Love Goes, it's just describing how like the classic love usually ends up like how it goes.
Well, how do we want it? How do you, in Europe, I know I'm kind of putting you to a little bit of a test here, Ariel, not to put you on the spot because everybody would have a different answer. I'm sitting here thinking of the question myself. Way Love Goes. So what do you think we as human beings, what do you think we think about that Way Love Goes? How do we want it to go? I mean, I know we want it to stay there, but what do you get out of that? I mean, what is the meaning you're getting out of it for you personally? I know that's got to be what you want to see. You want to see love go in the right direction and stay strong. But is there any other thing in the song that I might be missing? I'm only asking because I want to make sure I'm really getting in depth with all of your material because it's so good.
I mean, the song is pretty straightforward. There's not really any like secret meanings, but I guess you could interpret it a few different ways. For me, love is basically, I think of love as helping each other out and treating each other equally and just not like being mean to anyone and not bullying anybody and acting as if we're all one person and we should all be fair with each other and have patience and just all love each other.
Ariel, that's beautiful what you just said. It really is, and it's so true. We all need to be there and try to find the good in everybody. There's good in everybody. Sometimes you got to look a little harder, but we all need to help one another, like you said, Ariel, and I love that about you because I know you genuinely are that kind of person, and I love that you are. And we all need to try to be like that, folks. When you're out and about, wherever you live, and you see somebody, and it could be somebody that looks like they're down and out. Maybe they're homeless, or maybe they need a meal, or maybe they're just not having a good day, and you can tell. Or you might even be at a store and checking out, and the person gets a little snappy with you, and you're thinking they're just having a bad day. Try to smile and say something kind to them. Man, Ariel, I love the way you said that. I can't say it any better. What a great song. We're going to play this one for you next. Here's Ariel, Franz, and the name of the song is Way Love Goes.
There you go, diving right into the great unknown. And a win'll have to take it slow. He's the one that somehow you just know. Now there's fireworks, you're up all night, and you're hoping one day
Oh, right, there's Ariel, and another wonderful song off of this brand new EP. And I'm loving this EP. There isn't a song on here that I'm just not really getting into. And I know that I want a copy of this. And if you want a copy of it, we're going to talk about that for a minute. I got a few other things I want to bring up about Ariel. Well, we mentioned, of course, that her song "I Wouldn't Go Anywhere" is doing so well on YouTube with a video and up to 6,000 views. So let's help her get a few more thousand and go on YouTube and enjoy watching Ariel in that video and look for that beautiful horse too. I love horses too. I can't have a horse in the house, so that's probably where I take the dog. My dog can stay in the house with me, but I do love horses. But anyway, that will be in the video. But yeah, Ariel also, folks, get this. Ariel is going to be in a movie sometime. She's already, I believe, working on it. She's going to be in a movie, and it will be out by the end of this year. It's I can't tell you a whole lot about it yet, but Ariel, what's that like? Have you already done some work for this movie? I mean, what's it like to be asked to be in a movie? I think that is so cool. That's really awesome.
Yeah, so I actually didn't get to do any recording with it yet, but we're gonna do that this summer, this month probably, and it's really cool that I'm in a movie, and I really like that, and I think it's gonna help a lot. And it's a teenage musical. Yeah,
that's what I was going to ask you next. So it's a teenage musical. That sounds so cool, and I love I love musicals, and I think that you'll be great playing in a movie, especially a teenage musical. And I hope that you get to do lots of movies. Have you ever had any thoughts about being an actress along with your music career? I mean, a lot of artists in music do that. Has that entertained your thought wave a little bit, that maybe you will get to do more of that as you get older? I mean, it's awesome you're getting to do it this year.
I mean, yeah, I thought of it because obviously it benefits your career, and I done a bunch of acting lessons for many years, and I think it would be good to put it into use at some point.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it sure didn't hurt Elvis Presley, did it? I mean, Elvis he did all those movies, and one of the greatest artists ever to live, and he was equally as good in every genre. I mean, he did great rock, country, gospel. He could do anything he wanted to do, yet he still did a lot of movies, and I loved his movies. And a lot of artists have done the same thing, whether it be as many as he did. Just every now and then you'll see a really big country artist step in, even a TV series. What about that? I'm sure you'd be open to a TV movie or a movie that's going to be on the big screen. It doesn't matter, right, Ariel? Any of that stuff is going to be something where you can use some of the things you've learned along the way, and it will help your career in music as an artist.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and commercials, you'll be able to do everything. Got Marie Osmond out there doing commercials and still going out singing on the stage, and there's a lot coming up for you. But folks, I had to share that with you, that Ariel is in a movie, and it's going to be out by the end of this year, and we'll keep you informed of that, because I can't wait to see you in a movie, Ariel. I know you're going to do so well.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you will. And when you get to sing some songs in it, since it is a teenage musical, I'm sure they're going to have something good in there for you to do in the singing department. So we look forward to that. And we're going to go ahead and play the next song, and then I want to come back and talk to you about some other awards that you're up for. So the next one is You Bet Your Life. Tell us about that one.
You Bet Your Life is basically just a love song. It's just another love song.
Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. So let's play it right now. This is Ariel, and this is on the brand new EP as well. And it's called You Bet Your Life.
Once upon a time we started. It was so good at the start. It felt like make-believe. Now the fairy tale is over, and every day grows colder between you and me. When love is just beginning, you never think about the ending. You never really think at all. You bet your life, you risk your heart, but sometimes forever's just not in the cards. When it was good, baby, it was the best. So that's what I'll take away and leave the rest. Would I do it all again just for the ride? For all the times we laughed and cried, you bet your life. Like a wall we built together, there's a silence here I'll never find a way to fill. Still somewhere in me I carry the sweet times in the memory, and I probably always will. The love was pure and honest, unbroken like a promise. You never stop to think at all. You bet your life, you risk your heart, but sometimes forever's just not in the cards. When it was good, baby, it was the best. So that's what I'll take away and leave the rest. Would I do it all again just for the ride? For all the times we laughed and cried, you bet your life. When it was good, baby, it was the best. So that's what I'll take away and leave the rest. Would I do it all again just for the ride? For all the times we laughed and cried, you bet your life.
All right, everybody, there's Ariel's next song that we just played for you, You Bet Your Life. What a great song that was, Ariel. They've all been so good, and I'm looking here. There's 6 total, right, is what we have on this EP?
Yeah, there's 6.
Okay, so we've played 5, everybody, and I've got 1 left that I'm going to play for you here in just a few moments, but I want to have a few more things I want to talk to Ariel about before we play it. And wow, it's been so good to have her on the show today, and I'm so happy that we're getting to debut this EP to all of y'all, wherever you're listening in from. And when you're on that chat page, do me a favor and also let me know where you're listening in from, what state you're in, or if you're in another country. I know not all of you get on there and sign in, and that's okay. You don't have to. But a lot of people really enjoy it, and you meet a lot of friends from all over the place, and you can talk about the radio show while you're listening to it and do all the other things I mentioned. But, yeah, let me know where you're tuned in from. It's kind of cool to know, and we like to see where all we're getting out to. But Ariel, the next thing I wanted to talk to you about is that you are also nominated this year by the Josie Awards, which are held in Nashville, Tennessee in September. And this year they are actually being held on September 20th at the Grand Ole Opry House. And that's my birthday. And I have not gotten my nomination yet for Radio DJ of the Year. And I don't know what to do about that, but Ariel, folks, is nominated for Female Vocalist of the Year in the 18 and under category. And that is huge for you, Ariel. And wow, how does that feel? I mean, that is a big honor. I mean, Female Vocalist of the Year, 18 and under category. That picks up a lot of people.
I mean, yeah, it feels good. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. We'll have to see. But I like the fact that I made it again.
I do too. I mean, anything you get nominated for, it's a wonderful thing. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel like your work is being heard by people and people are liking you enough that you're getting nominations. Now, you're nominated, of course, with the International Singer-Songwriters Association. And I failed to mention, I know y'all are out there thinking, well, David, you never mentioned what award you're up for. I forgot to say. So you're probably thinking I just made all that up to make it sound like I'm a big star like Ariel. First of all, I am not a big star like Ariel, but I am nominated this year for DJ of the Year for the International Singer-Songwriters Association for the year 2026, which I am one of the top 5 finalists. I am very happy about that. It's a surprise to me, and I don't take it lightly. I work hard at what I do in radio. Like I said, I don't do it for money. I do it as a passion and to help others. And when you get something like that, an accolade like that from people in the business, in the industry, people who are just working with independent artists and trying to help everybody out by having a big ordeal like they have in Atlanta, and it's going to be on August 22nd this year in Atlanta, Georgia. And Ariel, as I told you, is nominated for the Emerging Female Vocalist of the Year, as well as Video of the Year. And that's 2 really big awards there. So I'm hoping you're going to win in all of the things you get nominated for, Ariel. I also, we talked about your movie that you're doing. That is huge. There aren't very many artists I bring on that I can talk to about a movie they're working on. And especially at 15. So, wow, you're doing really well. Let's talk again about Dina and Suzanne, who have been so good to help out the indie artists like yourself on i2irecords.com and also IndieX Express. Dina is in Texas. And tell us a little bit about your relationship with Dina and Suzanne and with the i2i Records.
She does everything. She just does everything for me.
She does do a lot, and she doesn't want anything for it, right? She just is there. She's just a good person, like you are, and like I try to be, Ariel. And Dina Wood is a great, well-known DJ herself out in Texas, and IndieX Express is very well known. And the i2irecords.com, I just found out about that, Dina, and I know you're listening in. I didn't realize you were doing all of these great things, you and Suzanne, for the independent indie artists. And with the fees that they have to pay, they pay out a lot. It's very expensive for them to get into this career. I know that, and you know that. But for you to give them 50% of any EPs or single tracks or whatever that are bought on i2irecords.com, that is just really huge. And that's a very sweet thing you're doing, Adina. And I thank you for doing that from the bottom of my heart as a DJ, a fellow DJ. And I know Ariel is also very happy and thanks you for that. Ariel, that EP that we're playing now, we're almost to the last song, that is available, of course, on i2irecords.com. And it would be fine for them to order it right there, right? Tell them other spots. I think it's now on all platforms, so they are able to get it, correct, on about any platform. But I think they ought to maybe get it from i2irecords.com from Dina if they're giving you half of the money to help you out in your career.
Yeah, so it's going to be on all of the platforms, actually.
That's pretty cool. On all the platforms. So you're talking Spotify, Amazon, I don't know, CD Baby I think is still out there. What are some of the other ones, Ariel? You got to help me out a little bit with some of the other platforms.
I also have my own website.
Oh, yeah, tell them. Yes. I'm sorry, Ariel, didn't mean to walk on you there. Tell them about your website and any other ways they can keep up with Ariel Franz and what all you are doing, because I have so many people out there listening in right now who are very interested in you and they love what you're doing and they want to keep up with your career. Yeah, tell them about that, and I'll be quiet and let you finish telling them about that.
Yeah, so I have my own website. It's arielfranz.com, ARIELFRANZ, and it could also be arielfranzmusic.com, and all the platforms. So, like you said earlier, like Spotify, YouTube. I also suck at naming them, but it's all of them. So like you'll probably find it easy.
So whatever your favorite platform is, folks, if you're out there and you have a platform that you buy all your music from or you always go to, this EP that I played for you today, and I got one more song to play, from Ariel Franz, is available today, officially, here on a Friday. And we got to play it first on the radio. And all of y'all listening in from all over the world got to hear it right here on the Kentucky Hayride with David Pugh. And my special guest is the artist herself and the actress as well, Ariel Franz. Ariel, you have been a joy to have on the show. I wish you so much success with this EP. And we have our July countdown coming up for the month of July for the top 12 national traditional country songs for this month. We are in a new month. It's hard to believe we're in July. It seems like I guess we did just step out of June. But here we are in July. Now, I love July. I'm a summer person. I love the heat. And I know you probably don't always like it being in Arizona. But they say the humidity's a little lower. Is it always really super hot, or does the lower humidity doesn't help you at all with the heat, Ariel?
It's not that bad. I'm kind of used to it.
You have a pool, don't you? Please tell me you have a pool.
Yeah, we have a pool.
Okay, thank goodness, because I know if I ever move to Arizona, the first thing I'm going to check off on my list of wherever I move into, they will have a pool available, or if I get a house or whatever, it's going to have a pool there, because I know it's hot enough to want to swim. I love swimming. You love the water too, don't you, Ariel? I think, don't you love the pool and being around the water and all that yourself?
Yeah, the pool's nice. I was just recently in it.
Yeah, isn't it wonderful to be able to get in there and relax and get your exercise? And let me ask you a question. Do you let Roman and what's your other dog's name?
Winter.
Winter? Okay, that's interesting. So that dog should not get hot if its name is Winter. I like that, though. Roman and Winter. Do you ever let them get in the pool?
One time we tried to get Roman into the pool, but he didn't really like it, so we kind of had to like pull him in there, and he was like scraping his nails on the sidewalk, because he didn't want to go in. And once we finally got him in there, it was like it wasn't that deep. It was only like 1 or 2 feet deep at the time, because we were still filling it up. And he was just like standing there stiff and not moving at all for like 5 minutes until he got the courage to just like back up and go back out of the pool. So yeah, he didn't. I don't think he likes the pool.
So it kind of freaked him out a little bit. And my little dog is like that too. My dog gets really kind of funny about being around water too. And it's so funny that there are other people that have dogs and they jump right in and they want to, whether it be a lake, a pool, whatever, they want to get in and swim. I just guess it's a difference in dogs. But I don't know. I mean, I would let my dog get in, but my dog is kind of afraid of the water too. And also fireworks. Do you all get a lot of fireworks out in Arizona? I mean, do your dogs have to put up with that? I mean, I saw a cartoon earlier today before we came on the radio, Ariel, and I was laughing at it because it had some dogs lined up, like buying tickets at the airlines to go on an airplane. And the one dog in the front was saying, we want tickets to go to anywhere where it's fireworks free. I thought that was so cute because most dogs just do not like fireworks. The sound, I guess it hurts their ears. Do your dogs have to put up with fireworks?
I mean, yeah, like when there's like holidays that require fireworks, or like people like to put fireworks in the sky. But they don't, like the last time we had fireworks, I think they didn't really mind it.
Okay, well that's good if they're not afraid of them. Not all dogs are, but a lot are. So Roman's the type of dog that might go over and light the match to light the fuse for somebody. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to be funny now and make a joke, but I'll have to send you that cartoon. It was hilarious because all these dogs were in line and they were wanting to fly to an area that didn't have any fireworks over the 4th of July weekend, so they wouldn't have to be freaked out and have to hear all of them because they were afraid of them. But it was just a real funny cartoon. But I'll try to send that to you. And I'm going to send you a picture of my little Yorkie too, laying in her bed up against her blankie, and she's been here the whole time for your whole interview. And I really think she thinks the world of you, Ariel, because she doesn't stay in here for every artist I have on, but for you, she is staying. So that's a good thing. I know you're a good person, and I know you're good to dogs, and you love them like I do. So Ariel, we've got one more song left. Is there anything I failed to mention? I think I mentioned most everything. Oh, no. One other thing, folks, and then I'm going to play Ariel's last song, which is I Speak Jesus, and it's a beautiful song. And I played it on my Mountain Bluegrass show yesterday morning. I debuted it, and it did really well with my Bluegrass Gospel. People are loving it. It's a wonderful song. You're going to get to hear it here in just a minute. It's the final song that I'll play today off of this new EP, a total of 6 songs. Folks, if you can order this, please order it. Just get the whole EP. They aren't that expensive. And this would really help out Ariel, and it helps out all the artists. Try to always buy artists that you like. Try to get their EPs and help them out. And you've got good music to listen to, and it'll come to you in the mail, and you'll be so excited when you get it, and you can just listen to it any time you want to. So I would appreciate that. I'm asking you to do that for Ariel. You can go get it on any platform because here it is Friday, and it's out now to all platforms. Or if you don't have a favorite platform, go to i2irecords.com. That is ran by Dina and Suzanne, Dina Wood, a super nice lady who I've gotten to know a little bit better this year. And she's a DJ out in Texas, and she gives the half of the money back to the artist because she knows they have to spend a lot of money, and they need the money to put right back into their career. So if you can do that, that would be helpful as well. So please get a copy of Ariel's brand new EP, Dust. You finish it.
All right. I thank you for having me on this show. And I also thank everybody who supports me with my career and who is watching this show and supporting you as well. And I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I hope that everyone's day goes great. And yeah, God bless all of you guys.
Ariel, you're the sweetest person. I've loved having you on every time. One more time, and I know I'm only asking you because I don't have it written down, the name of your new EP that they want to ask for.
Yeah, the name on my new EP is called Dust on My Heart.
You will not forget it. What a good title, Dust on My Heart, because it's something you don't really think about. I mean, dust gets on everything, doesn't it, Ariel? But you don't think of dust getting on your heart. And all of these songs, now that I've played them, Ariel, and I've gotten to hear them with you today on your new EP, Dust on My Heart, I do see how they all kind of go in with that title about how they could all cause dust to maybe get on your heart. And I just think that's a beautiful title for this new EP. So, folks, when you order, you want to request Ariel Franz, Ariel. Let me try that again and say it a little slower. Ariel. I love the name Ariel, by the way. And Franz is Franz. So Ariel Franz, you're going to hear more and more about her. I'm telling you are. As the days go by, she's already making big waves here on the Kentucky Hayride, on our top 12, and on other national charts that I report to. And so keep your eye on her. Keep up with her on social media and on her website, arielfranz.com or arielfranzmusic.com. Either one will get you there. Buy her EP. She's got more than one. Buy everything that's available. Help her out, okay? I know you all can empty out your pockets. Get some of that green out of those pockets and help out this young lady. And any other artist that comes on, especially our independent artists who are using a lot of their money to get their career up and running. It's not a whole lot to ask. And also, Ariel, I almost forgot. I wanted to tell them, and then I really want you to say all those nice things to me again before you sign off. I wanted to let all of y'all know that Ariel is working on a solo EP that she will have out probably within the next few months, and we will have Ariel back on for sure when that comes out. It's going to have 5 songs on it, and every song on this next EP, it's a solo project that Ariel wanted to do. They are songs that Ariel wrote. She's a great songwriter, too. She wrote every one of them, and she just got finished completing the 4th song on the next EP out of 5. Now, tell me this isn't a hard worker right here who knows how to get the job done, and she wants to make it in this business. Ariel, tell them a little bit, just real quickly, about this EP with your songs you're writing on. And you got one more song to do on it, and I want to invite you back when that comes out. We want you to come back, and we want to get it out for you on the radio. How cool is that? How long have you had these songs written? I mean, how quickly are you able to write a song? Because I started writing. I'm doing more co-writing than anything, but I can write a little bit. I can write on my own, but sometimes I just feel maybe it gives me a little security blanket to have a co-writer. I don't know, but I sometimes take a little longer, but sometimes I can write a song in 15 minutes if it comes to me. How are you as a songwriter? How does it work for you? And when you find yourself songwriting, you just sit down and think, I want to write some songs, or are you just sitting there? Or maybe you're outside. Maybe you just got out of the pool. Or it's happened to me. I've been out swimming, and a song would come to me while I'm out in swimming, whether it be in a pool or in the ocean. and I had to get out and hurry up and go in and start writing the words down. How does it all work for you, Ariel, on songwriting?
Well, the songs that are going to be on this EP, I've had help with the lyrics with Danny. So it's someone named Danny, and he helped me like write the lyrics for the songs, and it's pretty fun. We're taking like a few, like we're doing like Zoom meetings to like write the lyrics, and yeah, so we're on our 4th song. It doesn't really take us too long to finish like getting the lyrics done and then getting a demo version. It usually just takes us like 3 or 4 Zoom meetings, so it's pretty fun too.
That's not too bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are doing that. That really got popular during COVID when people couldn't get out and they couldn't go meet up with people they write with. More and more people now are doing their songwriting on Zoom, and that's a really cool way to do it. But I even do it sometimes just on the phone. Like I might say if I was writing a song with you, which I would really love to do sometime, Ariel, and I would love to write a song with you, co-write one. But sometimes I would just send like the beginning of the song with the lyrics and like send it to you, and then you can add on to it and send it back to me, and we kind of keep it going that way, just like almost like we're pen pals and we're doing it on the phone just by text or messaging on Facebook. You can do it that way too. I mean, but Zoom is a popular choice, it seems like. But there is one songwriter that writes with me, and he's a Grammy-nominated songwriter. And we just started. He does most of his on Zoom now, but we started doing it that way. I just texted him. I started writing a song, and I had a chorus and a verse, and I said, I want you to look at it. He's got a lot more time in the business than I do, and being a Grammy-nominated songwriter. I said, see if there's anything you would polish up on it, make sure I'm looking good on it, and if you want to add another verse or chorus, and would you like to be my co-writer on it? And we just kind of did it that way over the phone, and we had it done in a couple of days, and we got a demo on it. I think he actually got the first demo or two, but either one of us could do that. But yeah, that's really cool that you do that, and I know it is a lot of fun. So when things calm down, maybe toward the fall or something, maybe we can hook up and write a song. Would you at least give it a shot and see if I'm able to write a song with you?
Yeah, that sounds great.
I mean, if you're a co-writer on it, it's going to be good, and I hope that you'll say, this is a good song, David. We co-writed this together, but I love it, and I'm going to do it. Or I was going to say, or you could say, yeah, I really like the song, David. I'm glad you wrote on it, but I don't think I'll record it. You know what I'm saying, but I think if you're involved in it, you'll make sure it's good enough that you'll want to take it in the studio. But I'm not too bad with songwriting, I don't think, and I would love the opportunity to do that with you. I think that'd be fun. Maybe we'll do that, and I'll remind you down the road. Like I said, you got so many things going on, but thank you again for being on my show, and I know I kind of stalled and took over the microphone again after you were bidding me a good day, and you were so kind to thank me and everything, and now I took it over and I'm going to put you back in that position. Ariel, thank you for being on. You're a lovely young lady. I think the world of you, and I'm going to keep pushing you, and I think you've got big days ahead of you. Thank you for being on the Kentucky Hayride today, and say hi to your mom, Jeannie, and your dad, Volker. I love both of them. They're so kind to me when I talk to them on the phone, and you're a wonderful family, and I think the world of you. So anything else you want to say to the listeners, and I'm going to let you have the last words, and then I'm going to go out, everybody, with Ariel's gospel song. It's the last song that is on this current EP, Dust on My Heart, and it's called I Speak Jesus, and I think you're going to love it. So as soon as Ariel finishes, I'm going to play it, And Ariel, I'm going to let you go on and get some more things done today. I know Fridays are busy days. We're heading into a holiday weekend, 4th of July. You've got a lot on your plate, and I'll let you get off to some of your other things. But thank you. I'll let you have the final word now. Now I tell you, right? Now I tell you can have the final word. I would let you do whatever you want. You've already got me wrapped around your little finger. I let you do whatever you want because you're just that nice of a person. You're a special young lady, and I'm all about helping you. I want to be in your camp and be on your team, okay?
Okay. Well, I want to give a...
Go ahead. It's yours.
Okay. I want to give a thanks to Kurt and Dina and David and you for helping me and supporting me and for making this EP possible. And I want to thank the viewers for coming to watch me or I guess listen to me and support me with my music career because it means a lot to me and it really helps me.
Well, thank you, Ariel, and we thank you as well for being one of the people in the business that's coming on strong and doing so well and bringing us all this great music to listen to. And I didn't tell you I may be getting on a TV show. I might have told you off of the air soon. I'm working on it with the Singing News, and if that happens, you will be able to say the viewers and the listeners both, because you would just be so welcome to be on anything I do. Whether it be radio or TV, you're always welcome. So I'm going to play your song, I Speak Jesus. God bless you, Ariel. Have a great rest of your day and weekend, and I will talk to you real soon, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Here's Ariel Franz, and I Speak Jesus.
I just want to speak the name of Jesus over every heart and every mind, 'cause I know there is peace within your presence. I speak Jesus. I just want to speak the name of Jesus till every dark addiction starts to break, declaring there is hope and there is freedom. I speak Jesus, 'cause your name is power, your name is healing, your name is life. Break every stronghold, shine through the shadows, burn like a fire. I just want to speak the name of Jesus over fear and all anxiety, to every soul held captive by depression. I speak Jesus, 'cause your name is power, your name is healing, your name is life. Break every stronghold, shine through the shadows, burn like a fire. 'Cause your name is power, your name is healing, your name is life. Break every stronghold, shine through the shadows, burn like a fire. Shout Jesus in the streets, Jesus in the darkness over every enemy. Jesus for my family, I speak the holy name, Jesus. Shout Jesus from the mountains, Jesus in the streets, Jesus in the darkness over every enemy. Jesus for my family, I speak the holy name, Jesus. Your name is power, your name is healing, your name is light. Break every stronghold, shine through the shadows, burn like the fire. 'Cause your name is power, your name is healing, your name is life. Break every stronghold, shine through the shadows, burn like the fire. I just wanna speak the name of Jesus.
Isn't that a beautiful song? My goodness gracious. That's Ariel Franz, everybody. And I Speak Jesus. Want to thank Ariel for being on the show. What a great person she is. A sweet young lady, only 15 years old, from Arizona. And I wish her all of the luck in the world with this brand new EP, Dust on My Heart. And the songs that are on here again, Pushing Up Daisies, I Wouldn't Go Anywhere, How Does It Feel, Way Love Goes, You Bet Your Life, and I Speak Jesus. So I'm glad that y'all were tuned in for this. And Ariel, thank you again for being on the show. I've got time to play a few more songs for you, and I'm going to do that right now. So don't go anywhere. We're going to play one right here by Sophia Renee, and it's called Stuff About You.
Type, trip over words, can't flirt right. Get all red when I catch your eye. Like high school, never said goodbye. Get in your old Ford door, still park around back by the store. You say you're a little rough, but baby, you're more than enough. You keep trying to talk yourself down while I'm over here thinking, wow, I like the stuff about you, you don't. That shy boy can't fake its own. The way you get on some time when I lean in a little too close. That beat up truck, that backwards hat, that ain't all that you're always at. You keep saying you're hard to want, but I like the stuff about you, you don't. You say you're bad at opening up, a little too guarded, a little too tough. Overthink every little move, like love's a test you never knew. Hate that you still need your space, like sometimes life's just out of place. But every crack you try to hide is where the light slips inside. We call it damage, call it doubt, I call it exactly what I'm crazy about. I like the stuff about you, you don't. That shy boy can't fake its own. The way you get on some tie when I lean in a little too close. That beat up truck, that backwards hat, that ain't all that you're always at. You keep saying you're hard to want, but I like the stuff about you, you don't. Hands, they fit in mine. Don't like your past, baby, that's just fine. Think you're too much, not enough, too late. Perfect's boring, I don't do safe. I like the stuff about you, you don't. That shy boy can't fake its own. The way you get all tongue-tied when I lean in a little too close. That beat-up truck, that backwards hat, that ain't all that you're always at. You keep saying you're hard to want, but this stuff about you, you don't.
Sophia Renee, everybody, and that's a great song right there, Stuff About You. And Sophia is also a finalist for the ISSA Awards, and we're wishing Sophia the best on her showing at the ISSA in August in Atlanta, Georgia as well. So a lot of good artists coming along. Here's Anita Mackey to do one of my favorites, an old Buck Owens tune that she brought back and does a great job on Under Your Spell Again.
I swore the last time that you let me down that I wouldn't see you if you came around, but I can't tell my heart what's right or wrong, and I've been so lonely since you've been gone. You've got me under your spell again, saying those things again, making me believe
you, Joetta. Beautiful.
What a great song there by Ray Cummins and Joetta Schmidt. And have I told you lately that I love you? Let me tell you what, next Friday afternoon, I've got a couple of guests, but I'm also going to be doing the top 12 countdown for you for the month of July for the Kentucky Hayride National Top 12 Country Songs of the Month. So look forward to that next Friday. It's going to be a big show. So I hope that you'll be tuned in. Let's bring in Mr. Bobby Mackey. Bobby just sent me a brand new CD in the mail. And you know what, Bobby? I really appreciate that you did that. I wasn't expecting it. And thank you for sending that to me. It's the CD project that he did with the Penny Gilly Show. And it's got a lot of great songs on it. I've got to get all of them set up here in the studio, but I'm going to try to get Bobby to come on, and we're going to do it right. And we're going to get it out on the Kentucky Hayride here on Bell Buckle Radio and let you hear Bobby Mackey from the Penny Gilly Show that he's on RFD TV. If you ever are checking that out, make sure you look for Bobby on there. He's a regular on the show. And yeah, stop out and see Bobby too at his nightclub in Florence, Kentucky right now. If you need any help in knowing how to get there, just send me a message and I'll give you the directions and maybe even go with you. Here's Bobby Mackey right now, and You Look Like Someone That Used to Love Me. I've got to go after this one. Remember what I always tell you, if you don't hear me on the air, I'll see you in the air.
Today when I saw you, it brought back memories. Some made me smile and others brought me pain. You walked by as if you didn't see me. After all these years, you haven't changed. You look like someone that used to love me. Someone I tried but couldn't hold on to. You look like someone that used to love me. And I look like someone who still loves you. Doing well, you sure look lovely. What a fool I was to ever let you go. Sweetheart, you must be over me completely. 'Cause if you still hurt, no one would ever know. You look like someone that used to love me. Someone I tried but couldn't hold on to. You look like someone that used to love me.